Hi guys, hope that you are doing absolutely fantastic. Thanks for joining for your daily reading. I don't think I came over here yesterday and did a video for you all, so I apologize. Yesterday, though, I did many videos, and those can be accessed down below. I did a lot of combination readings and stuff like that. So if you want to check those out, you can. And also the Cardinal Fixed and Mutable sign readings will run through the 16th. Those are also down below. I forgot to come over here and tell you guys about that. If you're returning, welcome back. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, all of that. If it is a special day. If you are new, listen, my channel is very intense. I'm not like any other channel tarot reader that you've probably ever come across. I am connected with Jehovah Elohim, maker of heaven and earth. And I tell why I use his name, because he's found in the tarot. And so if you want to check out that video, that'll be down below. I love Jehovah. He is my Yeshua, my salvation. I just love him, and I give him all the praise, glory, and honor, people. And so if that's not something you're looking for, this way you can click off. Okay? Otherwise, welcome. I'm just myself. I don't have nothing to prove. I'm for uprightness. I'm for the truth. We look at the good, the bad, the ugly. We look at moral law here. We look at things that you would find on television and on the news and things like that. I get a lot of criminal stuff. It's just part of my job here in the earth to uproot that kind of stuff. So anyway, but I'm not churchy. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual, and I know what my call is in the earth and to do. And this is my work here on this channel, on all my channels. So anyway, and let me just say that the word of the Most High, it's written in the scripture, and the word will never return void back to Jehovah. I'm not on the screen today because I've been, doing some housework and stuff like that. And I just want to make makeup on, and most of the time I don't care, but I just didn't want to be on the screen. But the scripture says that, if you steal from someone, the curse will come to your home and it'll abide there. So if anybody thinks that they're going to take the work of my hands and put their face on this video, a curse will come to your home for that. Okay? That ain't my words. That's the divine's word. Okay? And it's called reaping and sowing, cause and effect. You need your arms chopped off for doing something like that to somebody because it's not your work. Okay? So I just want to say that. Okay, and so, but you do what you want. There will be a curse that comes to you, and it will not pay off for you in the end. Okay, so my name is Shannon, and these are my work, my hands that is yielded to Jehovah Elohim. So you're gonna have to take it up with him when he visits you for doing some thieving and stuff like that. Okay, because that's dirty behavior in the earth. All right, Jehovah, what do you want to bring out here, please, for this group of people? I hit energies both ways, positive and negative, because we're dealing with positive and negative people in the earth. So you know who you are and all that kind of stuff. So we have the Six of Rods coming out here, or the Six of Wands. This is a victory card. We had the word victory come up in my first reading, and that'll be down below. I think I named it the Miser because somebody did sign off for something and did something to somebody's family member and held on to some inheritances and money and things like that, and they got caught. There was a verdict that was going to be there. So there's a public victory here. So this card shows, I don't know if you can see it very well because my lighting is not that great, but this card shows blood everywhere. It has been a freaking bloody war within some situations with people, and there's some type of a victory here. So that's positive. If you're in the upright, you get the victory. You got the victory. And so we have the Seven of Wands. Something's very passionate here. Seven of Wands also showed itself in my second reading. Actually, my second reading ended up being my third reading, but I uploaded it as the first reading on my second channel. Did that make sense? Anyway, the zoo was out there, and you might work for the zoo, I don't know, but the wording came out, nobody cares about your group. And then Jehovah brought it out in the card deck that I was using, and there was just groups just trying to attack one person. But it was a victory. Seven of Wands is still a victory. People trying to put up walls and crap and all of that because of what? A renewal and things possibly for some of you all. There's some type of situation around children, okay, for a lot of people, and there's some type of conception here. This also go back to fortune with the Ace of Wands, so it's very sexual energy that's caused some type of a war because the Five of Wands that comes before the Six of Wands is some type of stupid competition. It's all passion out here. This is a spiritual war here showing itself. Let me have one more, and then we'll pull from another tarot card deck here. What else you want to bring out here about this, please, Jehovah? What is this about? What do you want to address about it? Something's very public today. Actually, for the cardinal fixed immutable sign readings, we had the star over today, so something's very much known, and it was in my first general reading. That energy was there about something being known. There was a consequence to something that somebody did. It just caused a freaking ruckus, and they signed for something that they shouldn't have signed for. And so there's unity here within something. This also hospitals. This is society with the Hierophant card here. So there's the star itself going to come out here. Something is very much guided today. Something is very much known in a very big way. There's healing and hospitals here with the Hierophant card coming out. So something is very huge in society, or this war or mobs or groups or whatever's taking place. This is the pictograph of the little guy who's got his hands up in the Hebraic living language, pointing something out or having a revelation or a type of an energy. With the H and the letter P is here. The letter P in the Hebrew is your mouth. It's speaking. It's blowing something. And somebody is going to pay for what they did because it's caused a freaking war and all of that. And it's really just put somebody out in a very bad way. And all of that, and that's just how the stupid zoo people play, I guess. But there is some type of situation that is guided. There is a relationship, a new relationship as well for a lot of you all. So that's been hell and high water to have to fight through, but it's here. There's happy times that's coming, and there's positive, optimistic, long-term things that are coming out here for you. There's bank systems here with the Hierophant, and there's people in unity within some type of a victory that's here to start something fresh and new. Show me the Hierophant here, please, Jehovah. And it's known about. It's known about, and it's a victory. As somebody in one of my readings, I think it was a reading that I did not upload, as soon as somebody thought they were going to get up and do something, just as quick as they thought they were going to get up and try to avenge something because of somebody else's being in unity, they were going to get put down. They're going to be silent. Somebody is going to go to jail for some of you all. Okay, so the Nine of Cups and the Two of Cups. This is a unity card as well. So it is about a decision in a relationship and getting a wish fulfillment, because some people have been dealing with the narcissist. And this star in the negative with this war would be bad luck and bitterness. It's wormwood type of stuff. There's 11 cups here, and that's knowing something, which would take you right back to the number 2. So there is unity here on the word unity. So let Jehovah speak on. Show me some energies, please. There's going to be resting after a broken heart. And there has been death issues. There has been. And I send you love and light for those of you who have lost somebody in the hospital and they're trying to heal and things like that. His soulmate energy is out here. We've got overindulging energies as well. Coming out here. But there's a great big wish fulfillment though here for somebody, because there's a victory in some type of a war that's been going on here. Hold on just a second, guys. Okay, so I had to pick up the card that fell on the floor, and it was the Temperance card, and the Temperance card showed itself in my first reading where the miser was holding some stuff. This goes back to eternity, okay? This is the pictograph of the sperm. We do have new births here for some of you all. It's caused a war and stuff like that. This is the husband. This will go back to protection. This is about returning and reconciling as well. Something happened on a trip for some of you all, then it did, because this is the 9th house. I go back to traveling energies as well. So we've got the letter noon, or the letter N is also here as well. And that goes back to heirs to kingdoms, a prophet, spiritual house here. We've got spiritual mentors, teachers, and like-minded people here as well. And so we got teaching energy. If you are dealing with a teacher or you're learning something that's healing to you, then it is. And somebody's in unity with coming together and doing something to end something that has been brutal, because there's bloodshed everywhere. And so if the fight's been about returning to somebody in your home, because this goes back to your children and homes and your husband and things, marriages and stuff like that. But somebody's done something and it's known about, and the war has been, no, I don't want to forgive, or something like that, and something wrong with that person. When this card came out, my first reading, we had, or maybe it was a second reading, I can't remember. This came out in my first reading, but we had a word that came out today, and I think it came out in the video that I did not upload, that somebody had a mental problem, okay? And so somebody did have a mental problem. They need a hospital, okay? It's known that somebody has a mental problem and as well. And so it's caused some type of freaking war in the family. But we do have a river energy here with this letter noon. Feeling stretched out in a situation with the temperance card here, because somebody's been unbalanced and not tempered within something. We've seen the devil card in one of my readings today as well. So the Four of Wands is here. It is home stuff coming out here, people. It really is. Somebody can go jail. This is a law card. And in my first reading, when this came out, we had in my Hebraic deck, the word engrave and pin was there. Somebody signed something, okay, and they broke the law when they did that. Okay, something happened, and then somebody held on to something that they signed. We have the P and the N, which mean the pin, and somebody can go sit in the pin, okay, for doing what they did. And they caused freaking war. Show me a card, please, on this Ace of Wands, because there's a lot of fortune out here. The bank systems, the fortune card, this is a fortune card. Okay, and somebody's in stardom, then they got money, then something's happened. So we do have the Hangman. So some people, and so it's twice that I've seen this card, and this card was over the top of the, I think it was in the mutable sign readings for the next 3 days. It started on the 14th, so again, that'll run through the 16th. This is a prison card, and somebody's been flipped upside down trying to figure out what to do. They do know what to do. There's been a verdict that's been made here. Because there's been a confusion. This also, the Lamid, the letter L is here. Something's complete. The word complete came out today, and here it is again. These two letters together make that word. So let every word be established, and with 2 or 3 witnesses, if something is over. It's just over. And somebody can go to jail for what they did and their psychedelic behaviors, and there was this take back to consequences and stuff like that for whatever choices, and poisons are here with this card. This goes back to the teacher staff with the meaning the Lamid. It looks like a J, the teacher staff. So the J, but the word is, the letter is the word Lamid. So the J and the L together would be jail. And so there is prison here for somebody. They're going to go to the pen for what they did. But this goes back to somebody trying to push and pull a group of people, or the sheep. If you're dealing, because it's prophecy energy, and you're dealing with spiritual mentors and teachers and stuff like that. We had a fake preacher come out yesterday on one of my readings, and you are that's what that's showing. Then here somebody's been in backwards organization with that crap. Okay, that's why they've done what they've done. So there's the Emperor again, wanting to show himself there. He was over today's date for a war. Okay, there's been a war because somebody's been psychedelic and their stupid behaviors because of some type of a father energy or a boss situation or a home. This is, would take you to relationships as well. I also seen the Empress in one of my other readings as well. So incredible. Jehovah, you just pick through my hands words that you want to bring out here for this group of people. Medical. Well, this is hospitals here. This is healing. Somebody's got some type of medical situation. Somebody was seeking advice and stuff for medical or physical situation in my second reading. So there's an acquaintance here, or one who is known. So obviously the Emperor represents somebody who's known. We have somebody who's known in stardom here, I guess, as well. So whatever this is. So the wicked are being removed. Yes, their foot's going to be taken. Their foot's going to be taken. They're going to go to jail for what they've done. So we have pan or cooking. That's so amazing. Y'all have just really been bringing out a lot about cooking stuff. Okay. Now, if we're talking about the god Pan, that go back to sexual things. We got sexual energies out here as well. That's taking place within some people. But if something happened with a literal pan or a cook, or somebody's got money and they've got a housekeeper or a butler or a cook or something like that. We've been seeing the words crystals and jewels and gems and stuff like that that's come out, and somebody's thieved on somebody than they did, because we've seen the mice in my other reading today. it says that you are well respected, and those who honor Jehovah, and it's of a truth. So somebody is looking at somebody as being very well respected here. And you know, people, when we honor Jehovah, then he will honor us. Okay. It is about respecting one another. So there's a stone here, and this is somebody's worthy of execution, because Jehovah said that in this season of the Capricorn season, he was going to burn a witch, however he chooses to do that, spiritually, mentally, physically, I don't know. That's up to him, because of what they did. They put their, Cain is told to us in the scripture that these people are twice dead because they went the way of Cain, and they put their children through the fire. So they're going to reap what they sow. They are worthy of some type of an execution of something that's taken place in a situation. So there's a stoning, or if they stone somebody and something's happened, then by God, I guess there's some type of an execution energy out here then. Okay? And something's known about. So we have the cuff, and this would be the justice card. Well, it's jail. Somebody going to jail. And it's known that they're going to go to jail, and there will be justice for it. This is curving and bending and taming. We had the zoo. Somebody or something to the will of another, because somebody's going to get cuffed. Okay, this is suppression and a judgment. So this will come out for your reading, people. Until next time, shalom.